What's going on, everybody? I just want to come in right quick, reporting live from the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to come on here and share this powerful realization with you guys because I know that this is something that a lot of people are not aware of, and I really want you guys to be mindful of this as you're trying to constantly evolve and move forward in life. Uh, the title of this video will be something in regards to it's only you experiencing you. So I'm going to give you guys a powerful as experience I had yesterday, along with the realization, and break down, of course, some of the things that embodies what I'm trying to share with you guys. So let me get right into it. So yesterday I had an experience where, of course, for people who don't know, I drive school buses for a living. And of course, there's a bunch of kids on the bus. Now, majority of the time when I'm driving school buses, I kind of tune the kids out and I kind of be in my own world. And so yesterday I was just doing some heavy reflection, and just in general, I've been very mindful of my habits lately. I've been very mindful of how I want to show up in the world and like say what it is that I want to become in a sense. So I noticed that I still have my challenges with people pleasing. And so I told myself yesterday with this strong sensation in my body that I am tired of being friendly. I'm tired of being fucking friendly, just period, point blank, period. And when I said it with so much conviction. I said it with so much certainty that I'm done with this, right? Now, this is where things get interesting. Anytime that you are going against something that is not your core belief or is not in alignment with your identity of who you say you are, there's going to be an entity, a spirit, an experience, a phenomenon that's going to occur that's going to test you and see if you're about what you're talking about. So we got the concept where people say, life is always testing you. That is accurate. Life tests you based on your changes in your internal world. What do I mean by that? Let me go back to what I was just sharing. So I made the decision in my mind that I am tired of being friendly. This particular entity, particular spirit, this particular experience that I want to cultivate within myself has never been cultivated before. There's a other version of me, a other entity that dwells inside of me that is very friendly. It's the people pleaser. It's the part that doesn't want to die. It wants to exist. Anything that you're trying to kill off into existence, anything that you're trying to transmute, anything that you're trying to go beyond, it has its own energy source. It is literally alive. It has its own level of awareness. Okay? Anything in life. For example, some people say when you're cutting up like fruits and vegetables, you'll notice when you're cutting up the fruits and vegetables, somehow, some way, some of the fruits and vegetables, they fall off the cutting board. Somehow they just fall on the ground. And it will probably be, say for instance, you picking up a cantaloupe, right? A piece of cantaloupe, and you bring it to your mouth, and then somehow it just falls out your hand. There was a study that showed that they hooked up what is called EKG machines, the electrodes that they can like test brain scans and all that. They hooked them up to fruits and vegetables, and they found out that fruits and vegetables are alive. So for just FYI, for people who don't think that fruits and vegetables aren't alive, they are very much alive and they're very much aware. So every time you're trying to cut up some fruits and vegetables, they're also trying to live. So they're trying to avoid being eaten. They have their own level of consciousness. They have their own level of awareness, just like plants. Everybody know that plants have their own level of awareness. You're talking to them for a particular reason. They can respond. They won't respond like humans, but they're responding. Okay? So that's the understanding, right? So every time you say you want to do something different, there's going to be something inside of you that's going to say, okay, prove it. I want to see if you're really about what you're talking about. All right? And so in this particular case, like I said, I wanted to go into my people-pleasing identity, my people-pleasing energy. So next thing you know, I'm driving back to work. A coworker calls me and say, yo, look, I don't know if you know, but they got these two kids out here. They ain't supposed to be out here. They're supposed to be at home because we didn't even got no practice today. So I'm letting you know right now, you could bring them home if you want, but I'm letting you know right now, this is up to what you want to do. Now, I find it very interesting. After I said that I want to stop my people pleasing and being friendly, there's a experience, a phenomenon that manifests instantly to test me to see if I'm about that life. So my coworker like, yeah, I wouldn't fuck with it if I was you, but that's up to you. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna come to work. I'm gonna bring these kids home, but I'm gonna tell them don't do this shit again, right? And so I do have my moments where I don't even like to get like real rowdy because, like I said, I got people pleasing tendencies. I just like to be very chill. So these two children, these kids on my bus, they have a great perception of this guy. Joshua was a friendly guy. You know, he's a cool guy. He's the cool bus driver. I'm a cool bus driver. I get to work and one of the kids get on my bus and he sits to the back of the bus. Now, I already know that they wasn't supposed to be here. I already got hip to it. They don't know that I know, but I have a different demeanor. I have a different way that I'm sitting down in a bus seat. I'm not all like, what up, though? What's up? What's going on, bro? I ain't on that wave. I'm on that. I'm about to tell y'all what it is. So they go to the back of the bus or whatever like that. And there was two of them that normally catch my bus, right? But then there was a third one that tried to sneak on the bus because he heard that I'm a friendly person. So as the other two kids that normally get on my bus, they got on my bus. The other kid, he's trying to sneak his way behind one of the other kids. I said, hold on, where you going? Oh, nah, I was just going to holler at my partner. I said, nah, you good. You get off the bus. He said, dang, bro, I thought you was friendly. All right? Peep out this whole scenario. I'm like, nah, you good, bro. Go to your bus, right? Peep out what I'm telling you right now. The entity, the spirit is going to manifest outside of yourself to prove if you are about what you're talking about. For that child to say, I thought you were friendly, how is it so correlated to me saying to myself that I'm going to stop being friendly? It's so identical. It's so parallel. Your internal world is a reflection of your outer world. You're only facing yourself in everything that you do. There's nothing outside of yourself that you're doing that is different. Your internal world is your outside world. It's the law of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, so without. Everything outside of you is inside of you. So every time you try to make a shift inside of you, you're making a shift outside of you. And whatever is outside of you is going to test to see if you're about that life. You have to stand on business, because if you don't stand on business, you're going to keep that energy that you say that you're trying to get rid of. And what I find so interesting about this experience is that this entity, this people-pleasing version of me, this friendly version of me, try its hardest to create an environment that's going to keep me complacent and keep me in the same identity, which is being friendly. It literally created a boy, an additional student, because I only had two kids on the bus. It created an additional student that I had to speak up. I had to have my courage intact and tell him, no, you cannot get on the bus. I didn't say it in a very like, oh, nah, bro, I think you good, you know what I'm saying? No, I said it in a very assertive voice. No, go about your business, bro. You ain't getting on the bus. And then he tries to combat it and says, well, I thought you was a friendly bus driver. Which, if I was identifying with my friendly part of myself, if I was identifying with the friendly entity within myself, I would have gave into that. You get what I'm trying to say? So I wasn't identifying with that part of myself. I would identify my part of myself that says, nope, I'm about to start cultivating the part of me that says, fuck all that. I'm not doing all that. Find your way home, or whatever the environment is. This is huge, okay? I'm placing emphasis on this because this is what you're doing on a consistent basis. Every time you go throughout your life, anything that you're trying to change, subconsciously, you're going to be met with an obstacle to get you to that goal or whatever it is that you're trying to do in life. So think about it like playing Mario. When you look at Mario, Mario has several obstacles, aka enemies, in front of him to get to his goal, right? He has the trooper, he has the Gumpas, he has the Shy Guys, he has the Piranha Plant. He has all these different things that he has to defeat to get to his goal. All these different aspects, these characters, these enemies, are aspects of himself. He's only fighting himself. So every time he goes up a different level, he gets harder and harder. He's only fighting aspects of himself that he have suppressed or repressed or gave so much energy to and so much life to that they're a bigger energy component. It's a bigger energy. It's a bigger entity that he's facing. We are always creating everything. There's nothing outside of us creating what we're not creating. We are ultimate creators. So we also creating our own enemies. So if you give energy to something that you really want to get rid of, understand that you built it first. You can't play victim. You can't sit up there and take accountability. You can't sit up and say, well, why they're doing this to me? This is all your belief system. This is all what you have cultivated for yourself. So that is you experiencing you and looking to kill off or rid or transmute a part of you. You feel me? So it's just that simple. Be aware of what it is you say that you're trying to change. When you make that decision, there's going to be an experience that's going to occur outside of you to test your fucking willpower. Your willpower, your assertiveness need to be intact. It's going to test you. If you're trying to say, speak your truth more, you're trying to be more authentic in the way that you speak, there's going to be experiences to test you to see if you about that life. You're going to get around environments that's going to make you very uncomfortable, and that's the opportunity for you to say what it is that you're trying to change. If you revert back to yourself and say, you know what, I really don't feel comfortable expressing what it is that I really want to say, then you completely just gave into the energy and you just fit it. You gave it more of your energy. You lost the fight. You was Mario fighting against Bowser and you lost the goddamn battle. Right? You go through all these little big obstacles and then you finally get to Bowser, you get to the end of the boss, right? And then you realize, okay, he's actually more equipped than I thought he was. That is something inside of you that you have created, this complex, very heightened energy that you're fighting against. It's only you against you. Subconsciously, you are implanting every obstacle that is in front of your face. So when they say it's your journey, they really mean that. It's your journey. I don't experience the same things that you experience, vice versa. My experiences, my challenges, my obstacles are completely unique to me. I will never experience what you experience, and you will never experience what I experience, because subconsciously, I don't have all your experiences, your traumas, your beliefs, your ideas about yourself, vice versa. So I just want to put that on you guys, let you guys marinate with that, because as we get deeper and deeper into this global change that's taking place, understand that globally, yes, there's something going on outside of us, because this also has its own level of consciousness and awareness. Life itself is a spirit that has its own consciousness and awareness. Nature itself has its own consciousness and awareness. But outside of all of that, right, internally, you also have responsibility to nourish and cater to your internal world, because that is the science based off the universal principles. When you work on the inside, you influence the outside. Stop blaming everybody outside of you, because what you blaming is the parts of you that's inside of you. You're only talking about yourself when you talk about other people. That's why they say don't judge other people, because you're only judging yourself. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, I'm gonna leave off on that note. I just want to come on here right quick and share that message with you guys. I hope that resonate. I hope that helped anybody on this mic. And I am out. I'm gonna holla back. Peace.